Meghan and Harry blamed each other in America when the Magnificent Seven formed. The Forgotten Sussexes. Harry and Meghan were conspicuous by their absence, but it didn't matter that they weren't there. Forget the Fab Four, now we have the Magnificent Seven. Hello and welcome to the Princess Diana News Channel. The truth is that the best revenge for someone who wants bad things to happen to you is to live a happy, content, and fulfilled life. So I think the royal family is doing a great job of getting back at Meghan and Harry by just getting on with things. It's only been a few months since the Queen's death, and already the royal family's tectonic plates have shifted beyond our wildest dreams. King Charles settles easily into his new role, and the Queen Consort's natural warmth and humor, legendary among her good friends but perhaps always invisible in public, really comes to the fore. They are a loving family, showing all the warmth inherited from the late beloved Queen, true, authentic service based on faith and support. And that's what everyone needs to focus on right now, not the other side of the family. The Prince and Princess of Wales have also gained momentum, as have their 3 children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte and baby Prince Louis. I'm sure it's difficult for such young children to find themselves in the spotlight so often, but despite this, their parents seem to understand what the right balance is between allowing public access while protecting their privacy and allowing different personalities to really shine. I burst out laughing when I saw the photos of little Louis wearing those shorts. I know what it can be like with kids that age. They are so obsessed with certain specific clothes. I remember one of my daughters had this overall that she just wouldn't take off. He insisted on wearing them every day. I remember how hard it was to convince her to take them off for a while so I could wash them. I love seeing the kids front and center this year. Not just the little Wales kids, but also Lena Tendell and Savannah Phillips. It was quite a contrast to a few years ago, when all eyes were on Harry and Meghan, the new royal superstars. At the time, we were obsessed with the Fab Four, with Meghan bringing all the glamour, and Catherine being more hometown than Hollywood in comparison. But yesterday was totally different. Catherine looked absolutely stunning in an elegant olive green coat. And then she also wore this Philip Tracy Trilby hat which made her look bold and so chic. Over the past few years her style has really evolved and I think this is one of her most memorable looks to date. It was clean, it was simple, and it was the best expression of her newfound confidence. Of course, Harry and Meghan have been conspicuous by their absence, having spent the last few weeks insulting their family in an increasingly desperate attempt to gain fans and shame the British royal family. But it doesn't matter that they're not there. It was a relief not to see Harry's scowling face and Meghan's smirk. Besides, who really needs the Fab Four when we have the Magnificent Seven? 3 generations of royals have come together and seem to truly enjoy their roles and appreciate the place they hold in the hearts of the entire nation. The truth is, as traumatic and difficult as the last few months have been, the royal family seems happier and closer than they have ever seen them. They showed patience, courage and general dignity in the face of the most terrible accusations thrown at them by Meghan and Harry. However, some families would have been destroyed by what has happened in recent months. And I'm not just talking about what Meghan and Harry did, but also the fact that they lost their beloved queen, the head of the family. But it seems all this has only brought them closer together. This is a united front that seems so authentic that I can't help but wonder if Harry, upon waking up in Montecito, might have felt some regret at seeing them all together at Sandringham. And I guess part of him felt depressed because his kids couldn't be there, playing with their cousins. So where had this stifling protocol gone, this obsession with hierarchy that Harry and Meghan constantly complained about? King Charles went to church with Zara Dindal. And Princess Beatrice's little stepson, Wolfie, was there too. I thought she was a lovely addition to this blended royal family. They also included Camilla's children from her previous marriage, as well as her grandchildren. The general atmosphere was clearly one of genuine affection. Uncle Andrew was also allowed to attend, despite rumors that he had been banned from the event. If Meghan and Harry seem motivated by bitterness and resentment, unable to forgive or forget, and determined to be victims even as they behave like aggressors, then the royals are obviously determined to turn the other cheek. As king, it is clear that Charles wants to distinguish himself as a man of emotional depth, humility and kindness, characteristics which he was careful to emphasize in his first Christmas speech. If only Harry could learn from his father's book. Maybe 2023 could be a nicer year for everyone. Some said that Charles was quite quick to revoke all of Andrew's remaining benefits, but gave Meghan and Harry the red carpet to attend his coronation without stripping them of their titles. But I think it's a difficult situation for the king. This really is one of those damned if you do, damned if you don't situations. No matter what he does, someone will attack him and say what he did was wrong and will find reasons to support his beliefs. For this reason, I suspect that Meghan and Harry will be invited to the coronation, but as with other events, they will be separate from the working royal family. In this series of Netflix docs they released, Harry and Meghan declared war on the royal family. And like every other public abuse forum, this one will blow up in his face. In the beginning, Meghan and Harry had people willing to listen to them. But they have told so many lies and been violent for so many years without much respite, that most people now just say, more nonsense, we don't want to hear it. They lost the respect of the United Kingdom, but they also lost the respect of people around the world. Most people are no longer interested in what either person has to say. From now on, the coronation will take place no matter what, and I'm sure Meghan will do something to make them look like idiots, and then life will go on as usual. King Charles and everyone else in the family already knows this and they will be ready. Meghan and Harry have already lost far more than they could hope to gain from their nasty and disgusting behavior. The public is already so bored of them. We just have to wait until companies like Netflix and Spotify stop supporting all the hate and vitriol they spread. So my friends, I think it's time for all of us to vote with our money. The truth is that when we stop supporting companies like Netflix and Spotify that sleep with these two, it will get their attention. I suspect Harry and his puppeteer might attend the coronation as it's a big media circus. Meghan won't give up. He will do something to demonstrate his lack of manners and inability to get along with Harry's family, which will obviously shock the whole of Britain. And after the coronation, Harry and Meghan will once again become the uncontrollable and evil family members who reside in Montecito. The real damage, however, is to their children, if they are royals, as they will never be able to maintain a relationship with their cousins or the rest of the family living in the UK. If they are royals and they actually live with Harry and Meghan, once Archie and Lilibet find out what the royal family is and realize they only knew their family from either side, big questions will arise for their parents, to which they will not be able to answer. Imagine how you would feel if you found out when you were, I don't know, 10 or 14 years old, that you were related to some of the most famous people in the world, but you didn't even realize it was a possibility to know them. I guess Meghan and Harry just think these kids are going to be locked in the attic for the rest of their lives. But they will grow. They will become adolescents and rebellious. And they will find their own path in life, and hopefully it will be a better path than the one their parents chose. And these two pathetic people will be paid accordingly. It won't be a pretty sight. And you, what do you think of them? Please tell me your thoughts below in the comments section and we can talk about your thoughts and feelings as well. If you find my video useful, don't forget to like it and share it with your relatives and friends who might like it. And feel free to subscribe to the Princess Diana News channel for more updates from our team. Now, thank you very much for watching, goodbye, and I will come back to see you in the next videos.